Hey there, Twisted Sage here. Moon's in Aries. Forgot to look at the degree, but it's probably somewhere around 8, 9. Forgot to see the precise degree on the sun in Gemini, but it's probably somewhere around 13, probably 14 degrees Gemini. So from that basic alignment from those two, so the sun and the moon are getting along. This is that Tupac alignment. Oh, you steal down, raise them up. Most of our gen very familiar with the Pac. Kind of no filter, right? Like the passionate emotions, boom, able to use that Gemini energy and but then he also had a Mars in Aquarius, so he was quite intelligent as well, not just blurting out random bullshits just because what he would do that too. But anywho, one of the major vibes of today and tomorrow, more so tomorrow, but we're feeling it building up still. I'm not sure. So there's a big opposition between Mars and Pluto. And it's kind of that galactic center point degree, 25 to 26. Mars does love opposition. Feeling like this is going to have something to do with the world finances in a sense. But by tomorrow, we'll have the T-square energy of the moon, Mars, and Pluto. Feeling like it's a very combustible energy. I'd like to thank those of you who have faithfully viewed my my channel for some time. Obviously, we're special. And not retarded special. I thinking about the weird spiritual shit that always pops up. Not weird, it just, hey, when you're connected, you're connected. Zombie type energy, where I feel like the common person can't help but be a mindless zombie, and then there's the few of us percents that are aware that spirit's more the fucking the main vein. So this was a reference. So yesterday, stopped by a buddy of mine to get paid, and some gal on the street ends up coming over. I was just sitting on his porch and like, hey, do you have a cigarette? And I said, she saw me smoking my hemp cigs, and I said, no, I mean I have a hemp cigarette. I just quit smoking. I said there's 3% THC in it, and she goes on to say, she's like, my fiance just recently killed himself, and I said, oh, fuck. And I said, yeah, hold on, I got you. said, oh, believe me, I know what you're going through. Of course, she was like, God bless you, God bless you. And then I said, wait, would you like a hug? So obviously a hurt soul can see my light, was needing some comfort. About a week earlier than that, one of my clients was going to get paid by him, and he has a 13-year-old son that's got some weird blindness that just came over him. I think he was a February Pisces, or yeah, February Pisces, so early degree, like Feb 20th. So he's went like partially blind, but maybe he's lost like at least 50% of his vision. I guess a real brilliant kid into music, but he's like kind of one of them albinos where he's like, his skin's super white, his hair's super white, and while we're bullshitting, me and his dad, his son's looking at himself, or I don't know if he's looking at himself or not, but kind of looking into my truck through that window right there, and he's like, I give you pizzazz. And I was like, righteous, brother, thank you. But the correlation, actually, if you, good old Pisces does put a certain magic on folk. I have a close or well, we're not that close, but I was a big influence in her life, or the family's life, when this girl's growing up, and she's a Pisces, and she's got, it's almost like the cosmos is all over her face. Now that she's an adult, she's got thousands of small freckles all over her whole face. And then also if you look at like Chris Calico, and he's got kind of the cat calico where he's black, but he has super blotches of extreme white on his face. It's because Pisces is connected to it all. But what other the one death that has jumped out, we're still in eclipse time, but just before the lunar eclipse, I did come across somebody who lost their ex-husband. Of course, I had to ask his birthday, and it was February 6th, 2 days after my birthday. So I was like, I was worried about the travel of my cousins coming out here. With the whole travel access, the nodes, because Gemini rules short distance travels. Sagittarius rules long distance travels. So obviously, long distance travels has its dick in the dirt. South Node and Sag. I'm thinking about where Jupiter is. It seems like there's been a little bit of opening of travel, but majority of travel is definitely still car based, not flight based, where we look at airplane flights is definitely more of a Sag thing. Starting to feel good about letting go of the SIGs. Definitely when the moon came into that like 18 degrees of Pisces, thus trining right around the moment that I put down the nicotine, 18 degree Scorpio. And always that full moon can be a good time to let go of habits, because its gravitational pull lessens each day, lessens. So, thus going with the grain of energy. But yeah, definitely Venus is sitting on my moon. I've definitely cut back my buying of scratchers, as looking for that extra little boost from spirit to help me out. Again, it's not about being rich, but it's about not having to worry about the dollar, to be more in your creative space, to be able to grow, instead of always exerting all this energy to make sure you have a dollar just to survive. But yes, feeling the comfort of Venus, love on my emotions, feeling supported. All right, this one's getting a little long. The twisted sage pose in yoga is that of, like, think about if you're trying to wring out a towel or a washcloth of the water in it. Same thing the twisted sage pose does. It helps kind of detoxify the organs. The twisting motion. Thus, kind of like an owl, getting that 360 degree of wisdom.